Etemegi Wemiwana. My people love this song so much, so much. But sadly enough, let's say more than 70% of those who know the song have no idea what the song is saying. So what they just do is to mime or hum along while the song plays. Say another 20 to 25% actually understands or they know what the song is saying, but they have no idea what the song is about or the origin or the background to this song. This song is actually born from one of our folk songs, but as made popular by Sir Victor Owaifo of blessed memory. This video is to expose the background to this song. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Ezomo Kakadu. Welcome back to my page. I'll never fail to remind you that one of the very few kingdoms, communities, or empires who recorded their history very well is the Benin Kingdom or Empire. And this is not because I am from Benin Kingdom or because I am Edo, but I'm just speaking honestly. This is my opinion. Of course, we all know about the Benin bronzes, and we understand that every bronze cast represents a particular historical event, or sometimes even more than one historical event. But we need to understand that prior to the age of bronze casting, we had started recording our history as far back as 40 BC, starting with Ogiso Igodo. The people who were responsible or instituted by Ogiso Igodo to record our history was known as Odiboera. Then came the second Ogiso, Ogiso A, who actually evolved this group and renamed them Ugon. This group, Ugon, recorded the past, the present as at that time in their own time, and even prophesied the future. And they did this by embedding these historical events in our folklore, especially our folk tales and folk songs. So the folk tales that we know, especially as children, those stories that we were told, you would hear them. They will mention, of course, Egui, the trickster, that is the tortoise, was always in our folk tales. And sometimes you did hear Ogiso. In fact, that was the first time ever I heard the name or title Ogiso. So these were actually corrupted versions of real historical events as recorded by Ugon. Now, for the folk songs, there are many folk songs, most of our folk songs that we use as Edo people, that are actually actual historical events. They are actual historical events. You can trace them to the past. They tell a story, they tell a real story of something that happened in the past. So this song is actually born from one of those folk songs as recorded by Ugon. And it is recorded on one of our past Ogiso, one whom I feel I share some attributes or characteristics with. The 10th Ogiso, or king of Benin Kingdom, then known as Igodomigodo, was from the Iguisi quarters, and he was 90 years old when he mounted the throne. He is said to have been an economist, specifically a trader in clothes. His business was trading in clothes. Also, he is said to have been the only surviving son out of 16 by his mother, so that in his own case, the mother had to consult a very strong medicine man who actually helped her to give birth to him. And when he was born, he was named Akhuankhuan. And in simple translation, Akhuankhuan means the one who cannot be unalived by evil spirits. Akhuankhuan was a very meticulous and content man. In terms of being meticulous, it oozed around him. You could not find anything dirty around him. In short, it is said that the palace was meant to be swept twice every day. On the part of being content, he wasn't the type who believed in having the whole world. He felt that every man could live with the little that he has, only if he knows how to maintain what he has. So it is said that Akhuankhuan would spend almost all his days, all his time, every day, sitting on the throne, trying to teach his followers, trying to teach his subjects, his people, how to take care of the little that they have, how to be content. He even went as far as teaching people how to care for their clothes or cloth. While Akhuankhuan was teaching his people, his subjects, on how to be content and meticulous, there is something he always told them. He would say, now what this means is, if you have one piece of clothes or cloth and you maintain it very well, it will last very long or very well for you. Now, the last interesting thing about Ogiso Akhuankhuan is the fact that he had one particular piece of cloth with which he wrapped his neck. You will never see Ogiso Akhuankhuan without that piece of cloth. Anytime, any day you encounter him, you will find him wrapping his neck with that particular piece of cloth. So it is this attribute of his and his lifestyle and what he said to his people that the Ogiso weaved together to form a folk song. And the folk song sings, sorry, I don't know how to sing it, I'm just going to read. Akhuankhuan mokmokba no yakinuru. Iara mogome atetekian nagmogome ni. So this folk song, however it was rendered then, is what our father, Sir Victor Wifo, weaved into a song. Akhuankhuan me ukponkpa no yakinuru. Iga mogume tete ekian nagmogume ni. As short as this video is, I'm sure you must have learned a thing or two. Please, if you have, teach these to your children. I hope to see you again very soon.